Morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Welcome to this week 13 weekly burn down meeting of the Kubernetes 125 release team. Today is Thursday, August 18th, 2022. Welcome, everyone. This is a meeting of the Kubernetes release team, and as such falls under the CNCF Code of Conduct, which summarizes nicely as please be awesome to one another. I see that we have fairly light attendance, so we should have a pretty easy meeting today. We're missing some updates, so we'll scroll back and catch yesterday's updates. I think that should mostly be effective. Ray, you can correct me as we go if anything did happen overnight. I didn't see much. First up, open discussion. Do we have anything that folks would like to bring up on the call that isn't in the agenda? Very good. Abhishek, you can't add yourself to the attendees. Let's see. We can remedy that after we get through the agenda, I think, if that's still stuck. So let's go into team updates. So first up is enhancements. We don't have an update in the docs, so I'm just going to scroll back to yesterday's. Hopefully I don't make everybody seasick. We are green in enhancements, as we'd expect at this time in the cycle. Everything looks good here. Any questions or callouts for enhancements? Okay, moving on to CI signal. Again, I'm going to go yesterday just to, nope, I'm going to go maybe one further back. I think CI signal is green right now. I don't see any updates. Ray, do you know of anything that I don't know?
For CI signal, I don't think I don't have any updates from CI signal.
Yep, and I don't think they're here asking for any help, so I think we're good to move on. Moving to bug triage. It looks like we have an update. I don't think anybody from bug triage is on the call. So they are green in status. Things look good there. Effectively same from yesterday. Just looking through this really quick because I didn't before. Yeah, things look good generally speaking for bug triage. Anybody have any questions? Callouts? All right, let's move on to docs. We do have Kat with us. Good morning, Kat.
Good morning. Our status is still red. Unfortunately, we still have about 5 missing, I guess, PRs that aren't merged. But, you know, 5 is better than 6, which was yesterday. One thing I wanted to call attention to was one PR that we still have in draft. We've been having difficulty contacting this KEP owner. It's been somewhat unresponsive. So not really sure what the best way forward is for that, but just kind of calling attention to it. And then we have a meeting scheduled for tomorrow with Ray to generate the reference docs.
Oh, cool. Great. And I saw that the API docs are already in too. That's good. Obvious question. Have y'all pinged the SIG on this one PR? Can they find another owner?
I'm not sure. I can double check with Kristen, but I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, I would assume yes too, but worth calling out. Just, you know, that might be the only avenue here.
Okay.
You know, what with pandemic and personal things that come up, who knows, you know, maybe one person at the keyboard isn't enough. So hopefully the SIG can help out. But awesome job here, team, staying on top of this. It's a very challenging time in the cycle, especially when things are a little late. So doing great. Anybody have any questions or comments for docs? Cool, thanks so much, Kat. That brings us to release notes and Carlos. Hello.
Let's see. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, Jesse. For release notes, last thing we merged the KX.io release website. Ramiro did that. Thank you, Ramiro. You're here. With all the patches 125, we didn't do them. So he did one big PR. The link is there, and then that's a typo. There was something that came up, I think last night, my night, on some PR about like caching files in Mac from the client Go. That is missing a release note that the I think team pointed out, like it would be good to have a release note for that change. And it's not in the release note. So I cannot, I read the PR on the background on that, and I cannot come up with a simple one-liner release note. So I pinged in the PR to see if somebody can give me a one-liner for the release note, but that should be minor. It should not be a big issue. We do it now, we'll do it later.
Yeah, cool.
And that's it. We're ready for the automation when it cuts. That's was trying to find out if that happens automatically, and Adolfo said that should happen automatically. That when we cut the 125.0, the major themes and the release notes will be moved into the change log in KK. So I'll be watching for that and then updating the Cates.io website with 125.0. That's it.
Great. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome. Anybody have any questions or comments for release notes? Am I muted? No, I'm good. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks so much, Carlos. Moving on to comms and Anna.
Hi there, Anna here. Comms is looking green. We are currently in the process of reviewing the blogs. There is going to be a total of 13, and then we have the pod security policy removal, and we're streaming along fine with the release blog. We just updated it with case studies and user highlights, and we just need dev stats and logo. So everything is looking great.
Awesome, Anna, and apologies for mispronouncing your name.
No worries.
Super cool. Yeah, so we're down from like I think 17, but still I think this puts you one ahead of 122. So this still qualifies as the Bloggiest release, I think, as far as we remember.
Definitely trying to keep all of them on track. So hoping
Yep.
13
Cool.
make it to the finish line.
Awesome. Yeah,
Also,
good job.
I'm psyched for the logo. Looks awesome. One of the best logos. Sorry, Ray.
I think the theme in general for 1.25 is the best.
Yes.
It's great. I mean, yeah, Ray is right here, but you know,
Yeah.
Ray's was
Sorry,
good.
Ray.
Ray's was real good.
Yours was the greatest one until now.
Until now. Yeah. That's the great thing about themes, is that they're just the greatest until another great one comes along. So
Racing the bar.
any comments, questions for comms? Awesome. Thank you so much, Anna. Release branch management, we don't have an update, but I think, yeah, yellow RC1's live. Don't know that they're remaining yellow for today. I don't know if other folks have input on that. I think they're just getting .0 on the rails, I believe. Cool, that brings us to EA and Ray.
Hey folks, there was a regression bug noted on the SIG release Slack channel this morning. I put the link to the issue for that. I don't see it as blocking, but we should definitely keep an eye on it. And other than that, the next release retro is on August 31st. And then we have the issue open to assemble the 126 release team. So that has a link over there. So that's just for the role leads and the lead themselves, and the shadow application for the 126 release team should go out shortly.
Awesome. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, it looks like that one issue is definitely getting traffic and people are jumping on it, and our lead has been CC'd into the thread. So good deal. And yeah, everybody can take a look at that issue, assembling the 126 release team already. That is so exciting to see. I'm always amazed at the end of the cycle, as we're all working to get things out the door, that people are already lined up to take the reins for the next one. Super cool. Any questions or comments for Ray? Okay. Thanks so much. That brings us to release lead. I did chat with Cece. There were a couple of quick things that she was managing since updates yesterday, but nothing that needs to be called out. So effectively, we're looking good for the release. moving on from the RC into the .0 planning. Anything else to call out there? Cool. SIG scalability, continuing to say no news is good news here, which I think drops us into the project board, which I don't think we need to walk with so few people. So I think as long as there's no objections, we can adjourn. No objections observed. So thanks so much. I'm going to stop the recording as soon as my thing comes up. Thanks everybody for participating today. We are super close to release. Very exciting. Thanks all.